This video is brought to you by the Spider Combat Arena. Support the Kickstarter today.
What's up, guys? Today we are going to be talking about Peacemaker from Mortal Kombat 1. Now, I'm going to be fully transparent with y'all, okay? And that is, I haven't seen the show, okay? I don't know if it's good. I've heard, good reviews, from people that I know, but I haven't seen the show. I saw like just a snippet of it, but I don't recall anything about the character, none of that. So I'm gonna judge this character off of the animation and the limited amount of audio and the dialogue that we have. And I wanna say this, that as an animator, do not use dialogue as a handicap. Let me say that again for those of you in the back. Do not use dialogue as a handicap, because that is a surefire way of a noob animator. Because you should be able to push that animation on mute and understand what's going on. Understand the dynamics of the characters. Who's in control? Who's submissive? Who's a protagonist? Are they a villain? Are they a hero? That's what you should be able to tell upon good animation. And that's why it's so crucial as an animator for you to have good body mechanics. You're not gonna be able to do any type of animation without solid body mechanics. Whether you go into film, TV, and sure as heck not gameplay. Body mechanics is going to be a must. And once you combine those body mechanics with acting, you're on a whole another level.
Excuse me, do you have an ATM machine?
Yeah, around here in the box.
Preferably not chained to the wall?
What?
Nothing.
Moving forward, when it comes to Peacemaker, my overall general understanding of the character, based off of the trailer, is going to be this guy is a meathead who's good with guns. That's what he strikes me as. He's very much loves America, rootin', tootin', shootin', that type of dude. He strikes me as a guy who you would bring on the battlefield. He would be reckless, but at the same time, he wouldn't leave any man behind, okay? If somebody was in harm, he would put himself in harm's way to make sure that everyone came home. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments if I'm right, based off of what I'm saying. Now, he is absolutely animated in this game. And it almost seems to be, it's a juxtaposition, because his intros are really animated. Like in the first one, it's like his tongue is all out and everything. He's like, yeah.
Woo, suck on that.
And then you juxtapose that with his moveset. he moves like a buff, I don't know. He moves like a buff guy. I guess he is buff, of course, but it's a bit stiff. And I guess that's with all the muscle, but it's just funny to see, especially when you come off of Homelander, who I think Homelander is I think he's bigger than Peacemaker, if I'm not mistaken. And Homelander's like bam, bam, bam. And that just goes to show you, once again, the character. This is clearly a human, where why did I say Homelander? Omni-Man, y'all know what I meant. Omni-Man moves like a superhuman.
Think, what good would your death accomplish?
Inspiring future generations to oppose you.
So going back to Peacemaker, you're seeing a lot of punches. Even his kick is a little slow. He's ramming into people. He seems like a bro of like combat. That's what he strikes me as. Like even with his gun, when he holds his gun and he starts shooting, it's very stiff. Because I'm coming off of Tekken 8 where you have Nina and she's posing and doing all these moves and everything. And then you go to this and this guy just straight up bam, 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 bam. He just strikes me as a meat and potatoes type of character. Like he's not doing anything flashy. You may get like a jump from him because there's certain parts in the gameplay where he'll jump and he'll call Eagly. I don't.
Eagly.
What?
I guess this is the bird. It's an eagle, obviously, but I guess it's from the show. I assume that he'll jump right and he'll call Eagly, and Eagly will go under. Or Eagly will attack. There are a few moves that really solidify his character, I would say. One of them has to be his headbutt, okay? Because first off, what type of character headbutts? You have to think about that. And secondly, not only is he headbutting, but he's jumping up and getting some airtime and going bam. So that just tells you a lot about this character, just from the move that he did, and then also how he executes that move. So you should think about that in your animation when you have someone who's maybe punching or doing some type of physical attack or physical motion. I remember watching The Incredible Hulk's behind the scene, and the actor, I forgot his name, but the actor who plays Abomination, he was talking about he actually put on the mocap suit and he jumped down without looking. Whereas the mocap actor was actually looking down before he jumped down. And he was saying, wait, no, he didn't put on the mocap suit, but he told the actor, this is what you should do. And he was saying that, hey, as Abomination, you don't care what's underneath you, right? That's his character. Like, he's a passive destruction. So whatever is underneath him, you should get out the way. He doesn't care, and he drops down without looking.
But not looking for your descent, not looking for your landing.
Yeah.
That's in contrast to.
Whereas a human natural response would probably be to look down and make sure you're not stepping on anyone and, make sure you got safe landing. But this guy's Abomination, he's indestructible. So it's things like that that really add some credibility to your character. Another one is gonna be his grab animation from what it looks like. And it's really nicely done, I like it, where he takes his shield, pops someone up, and he knows that the person where he is in the air, and then bam, smashes him down to the ground. I think that shows that yes, he may be this buff, meathead type of guy, but he knows what he's doing. At the end of the day, he knows what he's doing. That's what that animation struck me as. And the last one that I really love, that is just mwah to his character, is going to be his torpedo. Now, I don't know what it is, but he calls out all of his super moves.
Eagerly.
Steady.
The gravity. Sonic boom. Torpedo.
That's what she said.
Like it's an anime. He's like, torpedo, sonic boom, anti-gravity. It's really well done about this character. I don't know if that's, something in the show, but this is great how it's done. And in his torpedo move, I guess his helmet has like magical powers or something, but it propels him forward. And it's not so much as the attack of the torpedo, but it's the animation after the attack. Because you're thinking he's gonna land in like maybe a superhero landing or something cool, but given that's not his character, clearly, he just falls to the ground. He falls to the ground and there's this thud, and then he tries to get up because he tries to scramble his feet before he can, catch his balance. And it's just like, it's such a simple thing, but there's so much character in that move. That little torpedo move, you would never think about it, but from an animator's perspective, torpedoes, he's like, oh snaps, he has more than enough time to put his feet underneath him or put his hand or something, but he just falls, bam, falls on the ground, and then tries to recover and do his pose. It's the cherry on the cake for me, okay? It's the cherry on top. And bruh, I have to say, I played Mortal Kombat 1, MK1, and his fatality, I gotta say, it's probably one of the coolest fatalities out there. To be honest with you, it's just cool. Like, he's like, it's go time. He gets his jetpack and bam, right into the person, and then all of that, just to add on top of everything. Like, the person's clearly, it's donezo for the person. But then he goes sonic boom. And then to add more on it, right? Because it just keeps on getting better and better and better. And that's what your animation should be. It should be like, oh, this is good. Oh, right? There should be a constant explosion of minds of awesomeness in watching it. Like, he takes the torso off. Then he sonic booms a person. Then he takes a piece of the enemy and feeds it to his ego. Piece unlocked. That is freaking awesome. Just from a character animation standpoint, that is awesome. And that type of character is what you would want to infuse in any animation that you do. Anyways, guys, that's a video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe. And until next time, guys, keep animating.